This book was a lot. The Pink Line asks a deceptively simple question. What happens when where you were born determines whether your identity is accepted or criminalized? Mark Geviser calls this invisible divide the pink line. It isn't a border you can see on a map, but a line that separates countries that increasingly embrace LGBT plus people from those that continue to exclude, criminalize, and persecute them. So over almost a decade of research, Geviser traveled across some of the world's most contested queer frontiers, following the lives of ordinary people in places including Uganda, South Africa, Egypt, Russia, India, Israel and Palestine, Mexico, and the United States. Mark Geviser weaves together the stories of refugees, activists, parents, transgender women, queer teenagers, and entire communities trying to find dignity in vastly different cultural, religious, and political landscapes. The result is one of the most comprehensive pieces of LGBTQ plus journalism I've ever read. I've loved this book, but I can't pretend it has been an easy read. It feels like traveling across borders, sitting with people whose lives has been shaped and in many cases shattered by the simple act of loving someone. At times, I found myself inspired. At other times, deeply heartbroken, especially with what's happening on the African continent right now, with outside forces literally spending billions of dollars to fund an anti-LGBT agenda in our communities. It's so crazy to me how uneven the journey towards equality really is. While some countries continue to expand human rights and recognize the dignity of LGBTQ plus people, others are moving in the opposite direction, criminalizing, imprisoning, and in some cases, creating environments where people are killed because of who they love. Now, that reality is difficult to comprehend. Now, reading this book, though, also filled me with gratitude that I live in South Africa. In 2006, South Africa became the first nation on the African continent to legalize same-sex marriage. Long before many countries considered it possible, our constitution right here at home insisted that dignity belongs to everyone, not selectively, not conditionally, everyone. But that doesn't mean that life is perfect for queer South Africans. But our laws recognize our humanity, and that is no small thing. It is something worth protecting with everything we have. Mark Geviser, also a fellow South African, deserves enormous credit for this work. The sheer depth of research is astonishing. The years spent traveling, listening, questioning, and documenting stories across the continent could only have been driven by genuine curiosity and profound respect for the people at the heart of this book. He doesn't speak for communities. He created this platform